G'day everybody, and welcome back to more Drongo. And today we are going to be opening up a collector booster box of Streets of New Capenna. And this box here you may recognize from the recent video that I made asking about error packs, because everything in here is an error pack. I did have my concerns initially, but these I have found, and the community agrees, are all authentic, all good, but you will notice that all of these packs are transparent. If you want to see the full story and indeed me breaking the seal on these boxes and are interested, I'll link the video up here for you. But we have our Gala Greeters to start us off. Not worth very much in the English. Now, in this set here, I did buy this for $200 Australian, which is, I think, a little bit of a deal. I think we should get roughly similar amount of value out of the cards. There isn't a huge amount of valuable cards in this set. The main thing that we are looking out for is the tri-lands. Now you will notice with these error packs, you will see me struggling to open them because holy cow, these things are tricky to open. They are just nasty. I'm not a fan of opening these packs. They are very, very stubborn. They do not enjoy or appreciate being opened up. Alright, so we have, to start us off, Light MR. Raffin's Informant, Civil Servant, Fake Your Own Death, Fire Sledge Arsonist, Venom Connoisseur, and we have our first Mountain. Well, is super cool. I really like the lands in this set, and I think the two variants of the full art mountains are by far my favorites. I think they are very cool. The art in New Capenna is overall a bit hit and miss for me. Like, I like the sky, what are they called? Skyscraper style cards. I like this border. Skybridge Towers. We have a Lagrella the Magpie. And I do like the foil treatments of the cards as well. I have a raised foil and an etched foil variant in these packs. The artwork here, this one's by Serena Malon. Get that it's some people's cup of tea, but this just personally isn't some of my favorite artwork in PG. And speaking of raised foils, in our first pack we have a raised foil in the Masked Bandits. So we've got a couple of little raccoon fellows here, and yeah, really nice. But the actual foil itself here is physically raised up. It's a nice touch. I think that's really cool. And I don't think Masked Bandits is a valuable card. In fact, I'm very confident that it's not, but not bad. We have a Rego, Streetwise Mentor. Main things that we're looking out for is the tri-lands set. The lands in this set can be Gavel of the Righteous, Rabble Rousing, Lord Xander the Collector. I think that one's a decent hit there actually. Vampire Demon Noble, non-foil, bad, and oh my goodness, that is what we're looking for. Xander's Lounge in the foil as well. Wow, okay. that is a good hit. Very nice. Very happy with that. Hell yes, dude. And then we have our treasure token. Do love the token arts in that. The treasures in particular, I think, are really beautiful. Okay, so a good way to start things off. What a great first pack. I think on average we could probably expect maybe 2 or 3 Tri-lands. If we do more than 2, we'll consider it a win myself. I do also really like in this set, because it is all themed around different factions and kind of like mobsters, we've got these little seals down in the text box area. I do like that. I think it's a nice touch. Maestro's Theatre. Echo Inspector. Social Climber. I love that artwork. That looks really nice in the foiling as well. Wow. Very, very vivid. Wrecking Crew. Brazen Upstart. Bouncer's Beatdown. And a Swamp Full Art. And very pretty. Like that swamp. We have Spara's Adjudicators. And a Quasar, Augur of Agonies. Maestro's Charm. One is not the raised foil, but it is very pretty. It is just a regular foil. Xander's Lounge. This one is another Tri-land. This one is just not the full art version, and it's in the foil too. Really cool. Okay, amazing. That is our second pack and second Tri-land. And hello, the Painter. And an Extraction Specialist. Oh, sorry, there is one more card in there. Unleash the Inferno. A little ahead of myself there. Apparently I can't count. We have Kit Kanto, the Mayhem Diva. That is very pretty as well. Wow. Is a very cool artwork. I don't think I've seen this before. Certainly don't have this in my collection already. And yeah, that's actually no, I think I have the alternate art variant of this. Reading the text effect, I think I do actually have this, just in a different version. Okay, nice. And then we have a treasure token there. Love the blues and the greens in that. And on the side we have Angels. 2 packs, 2 Tri-lands. Let us aim for maybe a third. I think I said this moments ago, didn't I? If we get 2 Tri-lands, I will be happy. And now I'm like, well, if I get 3, I'll be very happy. Revelation of Power. A very cool little design there with the glowing sword and the shadows on the walls there. Really nice in the foiling. Gathering Throng. Antagonize. Brackish Pullers. Haven Swindler. Torch Breath. Oh, interesting. Okay, I haven't noticed before that the person getting Torch Breath there has like these little bluish rings on them in the foiling. This reminds me of like a blue ring octopus with like how iridescent the blue is. That's cool. We have an island Again, I really love the islands in this. Honestly, all of the land. Great. The forest and this island and mountains, really cool. We have a racer's ring. This land is not worth anything, unfortunately. But hey, let's see what else is here. We have a Omella Glamour Thief. This card, again, is one of the artworks I just find a little bit miss for me personally. But I do like this effect, especially the red in the background and the gold. It does actually kind of come alive a little bit with the foiling effect, because I have this card in raised foil already. And then we have a Sparrow's Adjudicators foil. And an Elspeth Resplendent foil. I do not have Elspeth yet. Don't have any Planeswalkers from this set. I forget exactly how many there are. I think there is Obnixis as well. But yeah, my first Elspeth from this set. Happy about that. That's nice. A little fun there. And a Waste Management Borderless. Cut of the Prophets. Now I don't know what the lore is behind this card, but if you look closely there is somebody who's being pushed face down and they're cutting what looks to be gold bars out of their back. Anybody knows what the lore is about that? I'd love to know. We have a Fleetfoot Dancer on foil. And a Sanguine Spy Vampire Rogue foil. Very noir vibes, sure. Along with our Ogre Warrior token and a token on the back. Alright, so that was our first pack without a Tri-land, but we did get an Elspeth, which I personally am very happy about for the sake of my collection. See how we go. Going into pack number 4 here. So we have Jetmir's Fixer, Spendable Lackey, Warm Welcome, the little steam effects coming out from under the other dish there, Mayhem Patrol, Refuse to Yield, Night Clubber. I think that's kind of a fun little play on words there. And another Swamp. I slightly prefer the other variant of the Swamp to this one, but it is kind of nice down with the sewers here. And man, like the foiling, a lot of different colors there in this particular. We have a Shattered Seraph, a Nimble Larcenist, one little bird rogue there, and not a raised foil, but we do have a Cabaretti Charm, and this one is in the foil, and another Sanguine Spy, this time in the bordered foil variant. And a Wave of Rats. Mysterious Limousine with the Need for Speed underglow on there. Ginny Faye, Jetmir's Second. Not seen this card yet, but I do like the colors in this. Pinks and the purples. I like the composition as well. That's nice. And a Tenacious Underdog, and I think this is an etched foil. Our first etched foil of the box. I have just a very slight amount of to it. Maybe not. Maybe it is. I'm actually not sure. Can't feel it, so I'm not thinking that it's not, but the frame looks like the textured foil frame, so I'm a bit confused. I'll have to compare it because I've already got the Gaia Font of Hope etched foil from this set, which is the commander to one of my commander decks at the moment. And that's one side just in case it is. Ogre Warrior, dual token. Beautiful. So, yeah, I'm a little bit confused about that one. It might just be the case that that particular art card there comes in an etched variant with that border and a non-etched variant. And that might be what's tripping me up there. Because, admittedly, I haven't opened the most of this. Because I think New Capenna is one of those sets that people love to hate. It has a fair amount of criticism, but I do still think that a lot of the cards, well, some of the cards are playable, even if they're not the most impactful, and some of the card artwork, really, really lovely. And the theming, I think, is pretty good. Make Disappear. Wow, the colors in the floor there is gorgeous. Cabaretti Initiate. Handsome little raccoon boy. Disdainful Stroke. Maestro's Initiate. Vampire Scrivener. That means somebody more educated than me can tell me exactly what that means. It's very interesting that this one particular little part of the card is matte. Be able to see that when I catch the light against it. And then, yeah. Oh, I guess there is the little bits of floating cloth here, which are also matte. Interesting. We have a freelance muscle and a foil forest. Out of the two forest full arts, this is my least favorite of the two. Still very nice. And we have a tramway station. I love the synthwave sort of color palette that they've used for this one. This is not one of the valuable lands in the set, as far as I'm aware, but still very pretty. And we have a Cabaretti Charm, non-foil. And we have our second raised foil, the box, Rocco Cabaretti Caterer. Absolutely gorgeous. Very pretty. Very gold. Definitely eye-catching for sure. Very cool. And a wiretapping. Flawless Forgery. Look on her face. Very menacing. Workshop Warchief. And there we go. I mentioned it just before. Obnixus the Adversary. Thought he was in the set. I do not have him yet. But the artwork on this is super cool. I bet this would look amazing in foil. But regardless, happy to pick up our second Planeswalker and another one that I do not have. And there we go. We got a Professional Facebreaker as well. Nice. Good find. Facebreaker is in the foil, a decent little card. Happy to have that. And then a treasure. Not bad. Okay. That was a solid pack. We head now on to pack number 6 out of 12. A reminder, if you are enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. We are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers at the moment. I have put aside, as a bit of motivation for myself, a box of collector boosters from Innistrad Remastered. We will open as a celebration on this channel if we hit 1,000 subscribers, and your support towards that goal would be extremely appreciated. Light them up. Raffine's Informant. Civil Servant. I don't know why cats in uniform makes me laugh, but it does. Fake Your Own Death. Pugnacious Pugilist. A little bit of alliteration in my cards. Apparetti Charm. I think I like this artwork compared to the owner in that. And then we have our island. A waterfront district, another one of the cards, land cards in this set, which is not much. Really. Maestro's Charm. We get a lot of these charm cards. And we have a Glamorous Outlaw. And geez, the foiling on that really comes together very beautifully, it has to be said, with the artwork. I have to wonder that these artworks, because they contain so much gold in the designs, whether they designed them specifically with the foil variants in mind. And then we have the regular version of the Gala Greeters compared to this one here. I don't think either of these are worth much more than $1, if that. But nice to have that. I don't have this regular one yet for my collection, so happy about that. We have a Skyway Ruler. Angel of Suffering. This is a cool artwork. Nightmare Angel. That is really nice. Damage would be dealt to you. Prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards. That's pretty cool. Wow. That is a really by Martina Fakova. I think that is gorgeous. Stunning. We have Broker's Ascendancy. This is one of those artworks that doesn't quite do it for me, though I'm sure somebody out there appreciates it. And then we got another hit, one of the less, well, I guess it is still reasonably valuable, but not something to get crazy excited. Not as exciting as the Tri-Lands, but Topiary Stomper in the foil. And background of the blues and pinks compared to the green in the foreground, green and gold. Really stands together. That's really pretty. I like that variant a lot. I'm super happy with that. Absolutely. Okay. Alright, halfway through the box so far, we have got 2 Tri-Lands. Said at the start, I would be happy if we managed to get 2. I am happy. Also gotten 2 Planeswalkers. Pretty nice. Topiary Stomper. Though I am not going to lie to you, I am still hoping one more Tri-Land. Come on. We've got a Quick Draw Dagger. Man, the lighting on the face in the dark there. That's a really well done. I like that. Farah's Adjudicators. Civic Gardener. Their Darling of the Masses. Good kitty. Unlucky Witness. I'm wrong place. And the Mountains. This is one of my favorite mountains that I just think it's so like distinctive. Like the contrast, the very subtle like lightning and darkening in the background. Looks at a glance to be one tone, but it isn't actually. How it comes together. I think it's a beautiful composition. Okay, we've got some Rakish Revelers again. Mr. Orfeo the Boulder. Very cool composition. And we have a Crew Captain foil. Not a valuable card, but I do think this is very pretty, especially the background in particular. I just love the reddy pinks, the gold and the green. Really lovely. And we have Ginny Faye, Jameer's second. I think that's the other artwork variant of this. We got one of these earlier, I think, right? And we have a Spellbinding Soprano. Avon Heartstabber, the Bird Assassin. And Ognis, the Dragon's Lash. A fun little boy. Very abstract. I like this greeny lime compared to the contrasting against the purple. That's kind of cool. And Cut Your Losses foil. Wow, what a foreboding and unsettling composition that is. Little martini glass off to the side too. Maybe like some blood or something. A really interesting art. Wow. Like that. And then we got a kitty. And an angel. Beautiful. So like I said at the start, I picked this box up for $200 Australian. And I think around that price or any lower than that is going to be a decent price for New Capenna boxes, even though they are as unpopular as a set as it is. There is still some value in these sets, and see at the end once we add everything up that I think we'll get pretty close to the value of the box, if not the value of the box what we open from this. High Rise Sawjack, Ace the Joint, Daring Escape. I like the contrast on that, like the sharpening of the edges. It was very crispy. Halo Scarab. The light radiating off of the scarab against the person in the background is very pretty, very nicely done. Patch Up. Cement Shoes. That's a fun little lobster concept card there. And we have a Plains. I'm glad that we got to see a good amount of the different land variants in the set. We haven't gotten many duplicates. Yeah, I think that's right. And we have another Masked Bandits back again, this time in the non-foil treatment. And the Crew Captain back again also non-foil. And we have a Shattered Serafoil, and this one, wow, it is really nice. Not raised foil. The artwork is just super creepy. And then we have the Topiary Stomper in the standard treatment as well. There we go. And Crash the Party. Kind of a fun card. Sanguine Rogue back again. And that's another Xander's Lounge, right? I think all of the Tri-Lands we've got so far have all been Xander's Lounge. I'm misremembering. And we've also got an Iridescent Aria in the raised foil. Wow, that artwork in the foiling. Dude, that is gorgeous. Wow. That is stunning. Yeah, another... I think it's all Xander's Lounge, right? Am I misremembering that? Okay. So I just double checked, and yes. Every single card so far has been Xander's Lounge. Which is actually kind of funny that we got 3 of the exact same Tri-Land, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad compared to what I was wanting. I would really like to see a different Tri-Land, but hey, we'll take it, I guess. We'll take it. We have 4 packs remaining, so we've still got a few more chances at another Tri-Land, but 3 Xander's Lounges is certainly something. And it's kind of funny because in the previous box that I opened of these, I managed to pull 2 Sparrow's Headquarters in the one box. They were the only 2 Tri-Lands that I got in that particular box. But we got both full arts, and one of them was foil. Revelation of Power. Broker's Hideout, I love. Very, very gathering throng. Antagonize. Painted indulgence. Public enemy. Another one of those beautiful mountains. And a botanical plaza. Not a valuable, I don't think. Glamorous outlaw, this time in the non-foil. Well, like hard work. And then we have a raised foil brazen upstart. And again, you can kind of see that they've used a lot of gold in the background in the actual artwork. Why I wonder made these designs with that specific foiling treatment in mind. Brazen upstart, raised foil, corpse explosion, weathered sentinels. Really pretty. I like that yellow against the kind of tealy green blue. Ledger shredder. Shadow of mortality. Wow, look at the coloring on that. That is gorgeous. Like, immediately freaked out and trying to focus on the table below it. That is so cool. Bet this would look amazing in foil. That is so, so nice. I love that. Wow, 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 wow. And then we have a Parnessi, the subtle brush. Right there. And a treasure token. Now, there's definitely some cards in here that's not really heard too much about, that I'm not familiar with, that I've not really played with. It is always fun getting to enjoy them. Riveteer's Initiate. Revel Ruiner. Tramway Station in back. Standard treatment with foil. Inspiring Overseer. Leapt with the Fishes. Whack. One word to say. And here we go. This is my favorite forest variant in this particular set. I think that's a super addition there. A Corpse Appraiser. Sparrow's Adjudicator again. And we have Mr. Orfeo, the Boulder. This time in the foil, non-raised. And we have a Bootlegger's Stash. I think this is an okay card. Lands you control have tapped to create a treasure token. I think that does work in some decks. I've never run it before myself. Hey. Boxing Ring. Ord Hauler. Obscura Interceptor. And Ognixus the Demon Lash. I'm in the foil. Was the last one foil? It might have been, actually, now that I think about it. Second to last pack now. Let's see if we can't manifest one more Tri-land that is not a Xander's headquarters. Or Xander's lounge. Let's see how we go here. An ultimate pack luck. Definitely a thing. Ready to rumble. Dig up the body. Jackhammer. Witness Protection. Lagrella the Magpie. Citizen's Crowbar. Fancy crowbar design. Doubt about that. And we've got the other Plains variant. I don't know why my camera is suddenly so much trouble trying to focus at the apologies for that. Plains. Skybridge Towers. Rocco, their Cabaretti camera. brackish revelers in the raised foil. Love the texture. And we got a Sparrow's Headquarters, our 4th Tri-land of the box, and it is not a Xander's Lounge. Yes, let's go, dude. Amazing. I'm so happy about that. Grand Crescendo. This is indeed turning out to be a Grand Crescendo. Sure. Wiretapping. Soul of Emancipation. And a Meeting of the Five. Wow, that is, again, another very creepy looking artwork there. Love this. This is by Dominic Mayer. Generally really like his artwork. There's been many sets where I've opened them up and gone, wow, that's super cool. Meeting in the Five foil. Another beautiful treasure token. On to the final pack now of the opening. Let's see how we go. Last pack luck. Will we get lucky and get a 5th Tri-land? To be... I mean, if we get a 5th Tri-land, surely we get a value for a box. I don't think you really honestly... Brackish Revelers. High-Rise Storejack. Ace the Joint. Daring Escape. Sizzling Soloist. I love this whole idea. It's so silly. I love it. The Disciplined Duelist. Another Swamp to finish things off. Onto the big ones now. Racer's Ring. Obscura Charm. Waterfront District. Had me excited there for a second. I was like, wait, is that a Tri-land? No, it's not. Structural Assault. The green and red on that is really, really nice contrast color. Jolene the Plunder Queen. I do not have this card yet. That's kind of fun. I'm glad we got that. The collection. Devilish Ballet. Goodness. No way. Okay, this is a undeserved box. I don't think you could reasonably expect to get this many Tri-lands. Another Xander's Lounge. This time in non-foil. And we got another raised foil, is it? It is another raised foil. I don't know what you're meant to get on average in these boxes, but another raised foil there. And that is a beautiful, beautiful artwork. Foil. And our token. What a pack opening. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just take a quick look at some of the highlights there. You got a bunch of raised foils. So many Xander's Lounges. Got the Topiary Stomper. You got the Obnixis. I don't know where I put the... what's her face? I'll have to put a clarification under this one as to whether this is the etched foil or not. I don't think it is. It doesn't feel it's an etched foil. I think it's just a similar border to it, but it is cool. It is a cool composition artwork. But yeah, we got in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raised foils. Is really nice. I don't think any of these are particularly worth anything, but they are very pretty nonetheless. And then the main highlight and the reason why we opened these up in the first place is because we wanted Tri-lands. We were absolutely spoiled. First box I got 2. Second box I get 5. 2 Xander's Lounges, 1 foil, 1 non-foil in the full art variants. We also then got just a standard Xander's Lounge in the standard treatment, I guess. And then we get the Xander's Lounge in the what's it called? I think it's like the skyscraper treatment. Super cool. And then just to mix things up, just so I couldn't complain that I only got Xander's Lounges in a box, we got a Sparrow's Headquarter in the normal treatment with the foiling as well, which will go nicely with my other Sparrow's headquarters. So, what a box. I suspect we've done reasonably well with all of that in mind. This is the breakdown of what I paid for the box, and this is also the breakdown of the value of the cards from this box that we got as of the start of February in 25. Whether or not this is worth it to you, that is a question for you to be able to answer depending on what you personally value. But honestly, I think this is about as good as I personally could have expected to get out of a box. And I really enjoyed opening that and sharing the experience with you and getting a bunch of really, really pretty cards. Really, really pretty cards. And I'll be able to include some of these in a future deck. Just a reminder, if you do enjoy these box opening videos, please consider dropping a follow or a subscription on the channel. That way you will stand a better chance of being notified for future videos. And also it'll help us towards our goal of 1,000 subscribers on the channel, opening up a collector booster box of Innistrad Remastered, which I would really appreciate. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers.